Hello, everyone. I am joined today by PFL fighter Olena Kolesnyk. Olena, how are we doing today?
Actually, when you spell my name and surname right. So I'm
I have to, if I'm interviewing you, I have to get it right. There's no way I can sit here and pronounce your name wrong if I'm going to interview you.
well, some of you guys sometimes fuck up.
So you just had that massive win over Aspen Ladd in the PFL. Talk to me a little bit about that performance and just that fight in general. Talk to me.
Listen, it was a lot of pressure in this fight because I know it's a UFC veteran, it's a UFC star in the past, and she not cut from UFC because of her losses. She cut from UFC because her issues with the weight cut. So I understand that she's really dangerous, really smart, and it's funny because in the beginning I prepared for totally another girl. We studied another girl, and then I noticed even before PFL called me, her husband started to follow me. So I have an idea that they know before that they fight with me, then I know it.
Okay.
Only after 1 week. Only after 1 week, PFL texts me, Olena, we have a great news to you, blah, blah. I'm like, I have a feeling.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
So, yeah, but it became annoying because, my ex and her husband was the first one who watched my stories. And I'm like, no, fuck it. So I blocked my stories from him because, not because I tried to hide something. It's just like, you go in and see the same people,
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I don't need bad energy and just hide it. Sometimes I close my page because it's became annoying. People sometimes text not really good thing.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what they text, but when it's too much, I'm like, time to close my page.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a lot of pressure. And it was a lot of responsibilities to be only one Ukrainian in the whole tournament.
Yeah.
And from the women's and men's division. Behind my back, on my shoulders, was my people and my country. So I didn't take in the March, for example, for sure. I think in February either, but I don't want to lie. But in the March, I didn't take any break. No day off. Sunday, I running too. I'm prepared well. Work on my cardio, work on my weights. So on my condition. It was mentally not easy, but as soon as I told in interview before, when cage closed, no matter who in front of you, there is no past, no future, only like momentum, So I try to live my life in momentum. I'm like, I'm definitely make plans and goals for the future, but I try to enjoy moments when I step into the cage. So my friend, he is sometimes sparring partner of grappling for me.
Okay.
And we work a lot with him actually, and with my coach, of course, with him actually of defense from the real naked choke, which he tried to make third round.
Yep.
And you know what was her mistake? As soon as she take it was pretty deep, wouldn't hide it, but she started to laugh at me. I'm like, oh, you disrespect me. So if you disrespect me, I better sleep, I'm not give up, and I will punish you back. So this is exactly what happened. I heard, like my coach said, like Dennis, like 30 minutes left, and I'm like 30 seconds, and I'm like 30 seconds, like break my neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not top. Fuck it. So this is exactly what you get. I'm totally win 2 rounds. Third round, I winning by striking, and her shoot that she take me down. Okay, give her 1 point, but she didn't take anything on the ground. I mean, she tried, it's not work out. So I don't understand why she keep complaining on social media. I mean, of course she upset, I understand it, but still it's our job, and there is only win or lost. I'm more honest than all of them. I not try to be nice with them. You try to eat my cake, I'm not going to share it. I want to be the best. I want to be the best athlete. If you step on my way, why you expected me to be nice to you? If you retirement, if you change organization, if you change your weight class, we can drink tea with you, we can drink coffee with you. But if you in the same weight class as I am, and the same organization. Like, not expect me from me that I'll be nice. For me, I don't see their faces. I see only targets.
Got you.
For me, girls, like nothing personal, but I'm going to eat your face. That's all.
I love that mentality, though. That's great. That's what you need to have in the sport. You need a kill or be killed mentality to really have that kind of success in this sport.
Listen, this is my quote. This is my rule of my life. There is no other option till I'm fighting, and I hope God help me to fight as much as I can. No matter what people say, no matter what people text me, like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm like a horse. It's like that. I didn't see anything else.
Yep. You block out all the hate and just keep moving forward. Yep.
Yeah. The funny thing that I learned, now I'm studying psychologist, and I know some tricks, and I know how to take my thoughts out, and I'm just like, I just eat their energy, honestly. Even the bad energy or good energy, I'm like a vampire. They make me only stronger,
Yeah.
So whatever you want, you like me, you not like me, you definitely, most of them watching my fights.
Yeah. There's some like fighters that will go see like sports psychologists and stuff, but you're one yourself. Like, you're actually a psychologist yourself, so you don't even need to go see anyone. You have that for yourself.
Yeah, sometimes I help the fighters, with whom I can. So yeah, I know some tricks and some them, but I'm not from stone. Sometimes I need to speak with someone and to hear something. We're all humans. We all have weaknesses. The main point to find how to control it and how to fix it, because I'm sure I'm the main opponent of myself. So as soon as I feel this has happened actually this year, I feel that I'm not anymore opponent of myself. I'm a friend of myself. I respect myself more. I love myself more, and I accept who am I. Maybe I wish to have a body and look like Bella Hadid, but I want to be a world champion of MMA.
Yeah.
And I want to have this belt to bring it to Ukraine and inspire my people, Well, I try to be spectacular. I try to make more attention to the fight. But again, the main point, I don't care how to win. I just want my hands raised up, and I just want to keep fighting and fighting and fighting. The focus on the next fight, it make a real blood fight, because it will be a really wild fight for sure. This is my focus right now, because PFL have a system of points, and yeah, because of I fuck up with the fucking 4 ounces.
Yep.
But for me, anyway, lesson of my life. So now I need to finish somebody to be in semifinal. This is the focus. Whoever going to step against cage with me, this is a focus, not only win the fight, the focus will be the finish. And how I finish, again, now not only win in the fight, now I don't care how, but I need to finish the opponent.
So basically, after that last fight, you needed to make sure that you get that finish. You go out there and just do all you can, because you are at a disadvantage with the points. Even though you won, you only have 2 points, and you're right outside of that little playoff spot. So you do need to make that push.
You know what? I truly believe in God, and you don't know how performance other girls in the next fights.
True.
So there is no guarantee they make a weight. There is no guarantee they not became pregnant. There is no guarantee they not just give up and have a mental problems.
Yeah.
It's a fight. And again, we are humans. So for me, main focus to win the fight, to finish the fight. And of course, I wake up, I go to sleep, I dream about semifinal.
Got it.
All I want to do, I want to fight in semifinal. I know usually I have a rule, I'm not thinking about the future.
I like that mindset. That's a mindset you need to have, especially in the PFL, when it's just basically everything is based on that whole tournament format. You need to make those playoffs. I mean, if you don't make the playoffs, there's no point in fighting for the season. I mean, that's the entire point of everything. So I really like to hear that you're pushing for that point system and you're pushing for those finishes now, especially to guarantee that spot. So I love to hear that.
I'm the biggest punisher of me. Whatever people say, I'm like, I respect, I understand, but there is no bigger punisher than I am for myself. So yeah, it's a payment for my mistake, which must be fixed. So it's mean I need to burn my ass off and to work much harder than even I prepare for Aspen Ladd.
Definitely. I definitely agree with that. So that weight miss, is this the first time you've ever missed weight in your career?
Not the first time. I missed already a couple times, but it was in the beginning of my pro career.
Mm-hmm.
So now living in Las Vegas, now living in USA, I realized there is much easier and can be much easier than I did it in Europe. I start since today, my weight cut with him. So yeah, and God, again, everything about God. I do my best, and just in case I'm ready to cut my leg, I don't give a shit.
I love that you're ready to put yourself in those kind of situations. That's great.
I need to fix it because, as I told you, I take responsibility for my family and my people who I inspire.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no choice.
I'm glad you're taking as much responsibility for missing weight as you should be, honestly, because it's not a good thing. It's not something that you can be proud of. It's not something that's good. And I'm glad that you're really like hurt by it the way you should be. Like you're really just you don't want to do it again, and I understand that, and that's great.
Man, trust me, I hate myself because of this situation, and I'm sure, and I'm sure like I can finish this girl earlier but the weight cut was so horrible
Mm-hmm.
and so hard. So fuck, it was really hard.
Yeah.
I was in the sauna, and I technically asked my friends to fucking kill me. I just like. And I blessed with the cutting weight helped me a lot of my friends Sirena and other wrestling girl Erin.
Mm-hmm.
I just begging them kill me there. I said I'm ready to die. I cannot even speak. I don't see. Like it was really really bad. All I pray God that I not pass away on the way instead they cancel the fight.
Yeah.
So my task was just show them acting like I'm totally okay. Everything is great, but in the reality, wow, man, it was horrible.
I'm sorry to hear that the cut was so bad, but it's good to hear that now you're getting into like a better situation.
I just want to try to give example to other fighters. Nobody give a fuck about your health in the future, only you. So if you have a problem with your health in the future, your coaches, your team, everyone just say, well, we're sorry about it, but next one.
That's a sport.
We're all like it's a sport. We're like a mechanism, a system.
Mm-hmm.
If you break, it is what it is, and I accept it, understand it. So that's why I said like I burn my ass to make it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who would you say is the girl that you would be expecting to see in the finals? Because obviously, you see yourself making the finals. So who would you expect? Who would you say is the other best girl in the weight class if you had any names to say?
So for me, it was two the best girl of the tournaments. It was Larissa Pacheco and Thailand.
Okay.
So Larissa Pacheco in the final, Brazil against Ukraine. I really want to make it in the final.
That would be awesome. Pacheco is really good, and I mean, you guys had already fought before, so it'd be nice for you to get that one back if you could.
But before Larissa, we need to win next two fights.
You need to win your next two fights. You need to get through that first and make sure that you can actually get to that final. Or, I mean, if she's winning your next two fights, you got to get through her to make it to that playoff or that semifinal. So we'll see. But
we'll see.
Yeah. So did you see Amber Leibrock's head kick knockout?
I don't have any respect to girls who make OnlyFans.
Okay.
I don't respect horse.
Okay.
So it's my moral part. American top team and I clean in restroom. I'm working in restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in my life, I don't have any regrets.
Mm-hmm.
I never sell myself for $10 in a month. So for me, it's a weak mentality woman, low level woman. So again, if we fight, I will be more aggressive than I'm pretty aggressive person. My main task to control this aggression. Okay. But if we fight, definitely. And not get me wrong, you have a whore in any country.
Mm-hmm.
But I ask myself every time, when I make a huge, strong kids, and my son come to me and said, "Mom, what is it? I don't want this situation in my life."
Yeah. Wow.
And I'm not sell myself to the fucking internet, and I'm not suck anybody dicks to be like to find some sugar daddy for help me. No, even if it's me and I'm in love, and
Yeah.
never sell myself for that. So if I meet this girl in the semifinal, you will see.
Okay, I can't wait to see if that fight happens. I can't wait to see what you will do to her. That's some strong words you had for her. So I'm interested to see that fight now. Honestly, I'm interested to see what you guys would do. So, you didn't fight in 2019 or 2020. Just tell me a little bit more about that break in your career and just what you did and what was up.
It was horrible. I signed with a new manager.
Okay.
And in 2019, I won the Tiger tryouts, Tiger Muay Thai.
Okay.
Because I dreamed that if I train there, I believe in social media. If I train there, and I became better and better. But it is what it is. Let's say it was experience in my life. 2020, COVID come. So, and it was really hard.
Fights, yeah. It was just hard to get fights during COVID, and it was just a bad time.
But trust me, it's not even about hard to get fights. It's I cannot be allowed to leave the Phuket, Thailand, because the airport lost.
Yep.
So I fucking survived there. I live only rice and eggs, and only because of church where I visited, they give me the products.
Okay.
As COVID come, March, April, like in May, they tell us we're sorry about it. We still give you apartment. Thanks for them for this, but no food. So
okay.
And you don't have a fight, and you're not allowed to work there.
Yeah,
because
so you can't make money. So you can't make money. You don't have food. You're not allowed to work there.
Left the island.
Yep.
So how do you think I feel when I step into the cage after I pass through this shit?
Rough.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a rough time. I'm glad that you were able to get past that time in your life, and obviously you're at the peak of your career at this point. So it's just great to see that, you were able to rise to the occasion and rise past those times. So I'm very happy for you for that. You have a master's degree in public management and administration. Talk to me a little bit about that and just what...
Actually, my first degree, it's English and literature.
Okay.
I'm nerd. I read a lot of books. My second degree, it's a physical condition coach.
Okay.
And my third degree, it's a political science and publish, as you said.
Okay.
So before the war, I thought I will work in the Minister of Sport.
Okay.
It was the goal in the future. And now I study on psychology. It's my fourth degree.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm pretty boring person. All I do, I'm training.
Just training and studying, not much else, huh? Okay.
That's make me fun.
Okay.
Maybe in the future, when I meet the right man, I will focus totally on him and to raise kids. But now, nowadays I didn't meet him yet, so we'll see.
Okay. All right, Olena, that's all I got for you today. I appreciate everything, and seriously, it was great talking to you. I hope you have a great next fight, and I can't wait to talk to you before that or after that. We'll definitely get something going.